Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of What's Happening Wednesday. This is a weekly roundup show that I like to do on this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to keep you guys updated with things that are found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll also let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is toys_r_us. Now once again, this is going to be part 1 of 2 because I've already found over 20 things of interest which I want to share with you guys. So part 1 is now, part 2 will be, I suppose, put up, broadcast in the next 10 to 12 hours, which will be first thing in the morning for myself or maybe a bit later on in the day for other people around the world. We're going to start off with things that I think they're really interesting, to be honest. That's why I always share these, because I know a lot of people like to look at things like this as well. So this is, of course, the Masterpiece movie Blackout figure. And okay, it's already out to purchase, we already know that. But this is a great example, I suppose, of behind the scenes stuff. This again, look at the colour scheme they've used. It's the complete test piece. It's all the pieces. I have no idea why they chose this particular colour scheme, but it's great to get a first glimpse of this. I've got these images from TFW 2005, and you know, every time Mark Maher or Evan and that, they post things like this. This isn't from any of them, by the way. But anytime we see these things, I know a lot of people like to comment and indeed see this because it's basically, it's a behind the scenes look. It's like seeing what's going on actually behind Hasbro's closed doors, and I suppose how they get the product from this sort of state to the final ones that of course we see. Now the other thing that no one's pointed out on TFW 2005 is that looks like Masterpiece Cliff Jumper, which for some reason seems to have gone incredibly quiet. I've not seen any news on him in ages. I think that skid's there as well. Again, you can see they're all test pieces by the numbers and the writing on them. But what is interesting, as I say, is that Cliff Jumper is on this. Whether or not it's an intentional tease, and we'll be getting more information on him soon, I do not know. I wish I could give you more information on him. But still, as I say, it's interesting to go back and see how these figures were in fact, I suppose, thought up of and produced. Right, moving on, part 2. This obviously isn't the full trailer or video, it's just a screenshot, but it's information to give yourselves. If you want to see, there is now a third teaser trailer for EarthSpark. Of course, we're getting super close to November for when this is going to be aired. If you go to the Transformers Instagram, the Facebook accounts of Paramount Plus and YouTube, you can see the third 30-second teaser trailer for this particular series. And there's new footage, and we can also see Swindle and other yet unknown or unnamed Decepticons in action. So it's getting exciting. They're teasing us with us bit by bit. Moving on to something which, to be fair, looks absolutely fantastic. This is Magic Square. And instead of being like a Legends, this is their take. This is Masterpiece MS. I'm just reading this, obviously, 02. And he is officially called Light of Peace. This is Optimus version 2.0. This is taken from their Weibo account. In fact, it's WUSSSTFF's Weibo account. And this figure looks stunning. There's loads more images of this particular product on the internet, and I love the fact that most of the images are all based around the fight scene from the 86 movie. Again, it looks stunning. As I've just mentioned, this is a Masterpiece scale, so not your usual small ones, which of course we're used to seeing with Magic Square. There, in fact, funnily enough, is their Legends Light of Victory, which is of course their small Optimus Prime. And I mean, that's as cartoon accurate as you're going to get, isn't it? I think that looks stunning. The only thing obviously it's missing is the Autobot logo, and I presume that's due to do with copyright. It's a third party. Please let me know. I'd love to know. I think it must be. There's the only thing that I think looks a little dodgy. Look at the way his arm looks completely, I suppose, photoshopped on, shall we say, but otherwise thinking it looks fantastic. And here we go. We're going to see the alternate mode now, which again looks brilliant. And I've got a couple more comparison shots with you there, again, of the size difference and the fact that they are going for Masterpiece size scale now instead. Lovely. Okay, talking of Optimus Primes, what we've got now, this is the Rescue Bots, and this is like an RC Optimus Prime. So this is an incredibly dubbed down, not even in, of course, RoboSen's league, but it is an RC little Optimus Prime. It's got its controller, and there's a few things that you can do with it, and it seems to me it's a great idea. Of course, coming up to Christmas, we're going to get all these, I suppose, nice little gimmicks and toys for kids because it's Christmas, and that's something that you can perhaps look out for. Maybe I'll look out for one for my daughter, who knows. Right, things that have been spotted. This is Micromachine's Wave 4. These have been spotted at retail in US already. So what we've got here, this looks like, I think the first movie is, oh no, Dark of the Moon, it says there underneath. However, that's Bone Crusher. That looks more like first movie to me, to be honest, but side swipes there. And the other one, of course, this is Age of Extinction, because we've got Stinger and Galvatron. So these have been spotted in US retail already. Moving on, we've got, now this is stunning. This is something that I've gone and took loads of photos of it. The initial photos are from TFW 2005. What it is, for those of you who are unaware who haven't seen this on the net, this is causing a bit of a stir, to be honest, because this is something that if I had the money, I would just love to get hold of. It's an official Takara brochure. This is, if anybody wants some Transformers history, this is the epitome of Transformers history. So what this is the Takara World Toy Fair, okay? And it's from 1984. So this is the catalogue. As you can see, if I zoom in at the top there, we can see it says Takara, just about, it says Takara 84. So this is the catalogue that was submitted or used at the World Toy Fair in Japan. And this is the catalogue that basically convinced Hasbro to make Transformers, to bring their products, to bring the Diaclone, the Microman, the Microchange line over from Japan and turn them into the products that we all now love and know. So we can see there's Red Tracks, we've obviously got Jazz, we've got Powered Convoy and all that, as they refer to them as. This is just an amazing, amazing brochure. And as I say, it is the epitome of Transformers history. There is Train Robo and Construction Robo, or Devastator and Raiden, as we now know them. There's also other products in there that I couldn't tell you whether they ever saw the light of day, or if they were released only in Japan. But this, as I say, it's the World Toy Fair catalogue that Takara used in 1984. Look at the detail there. There's that cassette that never got released either. There's you can see Soundwave, you can see Reflector, you can see the normal cassette, but see that one there? That folds out to be a helicopter. Again, crazy, crazy figures. You've got Megatron, you've got Browning as we know them there. Just you can tell I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's just amazing. And I love doing videos on the catalogues and on the pamphlets and all things like that. So there's a few other things to say that I don't really know much about. I don't know if we ever saw them at all. So what I've done is, this is the original, I suppose, article on TFW 2005. Now there's a link on here. However, if you're on eBay and you want to have a look at it yourself, it's seller SDR 5 space 53. So I've done exactly that. I've gone onto eBay, and again, this is what I said about money. If I had the money, starting bid $4,500. But if you want some pre-Transformers history, this is what it is. And I'm just going to quickly read a little bit of the blurb underneath it. Takara World Fair 1984 pre-Transformers catalogue. Extremely rare, probably the only one, which is probably right, because no one's seen this before. I've not seen anything like this listed ever in the entire time that I've been collecting Transformers and collecting their, pamphlets, folders, checklists, etc. He says, I believe it to be the only one surviving copy. I may be wrong, but I've not seen one like it anywhere for sale at all. Hence the starting bid, and exactly what I've just said. It's got examples of products and toys before Hasbro partnered with Takara. So there you go. Have a look at it. If you're lucky enough to have the money to go and place a bid on it, let me know. And if you win it, of course, definitely let me know, and I will pay for shipping and everything else just to do a video on it. I think it's fantastic. Anyway, enough about that and me blurbing about how good that is. This is something else that's really cool, and this is probably something I will get for my son. So remember them videos of the kids in the Transformer costumes, which looked fantastic, and they folded up on, which I'm sure everybody's seen before. So what they've done is they've basically gone and made them. So this is they're calling it Halloween dress-up costume as well, to be fair. So there's Bumblebee. There he is without the back shell on. And there he is transformed. So there is a video. It's been on the internet for absolutely years of kids. There was Starscream, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And that's pretty much what they did. But it was more cardboard. Done exact materials of it, but it was a fantastic video. But Hasbro have now decided to do it themselves and make them. So you can obviously attach the bit on the back if you don't want. And as you can see, they transform down. It's amazing. Not just Bumblebee though. We've got Optimus Prime as well. Brilliant. Look at it. There he is transforming, which is basically just whoever's inside, just them lying down to make the alternate mode. Great idea, great detail, and fair play to the person, I think, who originally invented them. And there's the wheels, etc. on the sides. Great ideas. Just fun, isn't it? Let's be honest. Okay, Legacy Bombburst. I'm excited for this. We've got some more in-hand images of this particular figure. Remember, it's a core class, and what it is, it's a mashup of the shell and the robot, even though the alternate mode is very much the same as the inner robot's alternate mode. And someone there, whoever took this picture, has done exactly what I would have done. Got as many different variations as you can and put them out on display like so. There he is in the packaging. No idea on release dates yet, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll find out more at PulseCon. And there's the box for you. Okay, what we've got here, and I've actually just got this written down because I wanted to make sure that I didn't get things messed up. These are 24 karat gold plated medallions of the Autobot and Decepticon. Can we see that? There we go, Autobot and Decepticon insignia medallions. They look great. Now, what I think is also super cool about this is not just the packaging, not just the medals, but the fact that there is only going to be 1,984 of them made. So there you go. You can get this from, or you can go and pre-order rather, from Zavvi, and they're going to be $25.99. I can't tell you if they're going to be available in the UK. I've not checked that yet, no information. Just $25.99 at the moment. If I get any more information, I'll let you know on the next part. Final part for this video then, let me make sure I get this right. This is a third-party company I've never heard of. This is Pangu Toys PT02, and this is their promotional images of what's going to be their version of a Mega Supreme. Going to be called Mighty Miracle God. So this is going to be a Legends scale version of a Mega Supreme. He's going to be 10.6 inches tall, which I think is probably about the same size as the original, to be honest, but obviously due to today's Omega Supreme standards, quite a bit smaller. The only information we've got at the moment is it's got the standard transformation between rocket base with the tank, but it also comes with a blast effect. This is all I've got on this particular figure at the moment. It is Mighty Miracle God PT02, and as you can see, that is it for this part. With regards to the channel, I'm going to get a video done on this guy next, because I need to, and I love this mold, and I just love the Seekers, so he's coming up soon. And then, not to be outdone by, I suppose, Decepticon Jets, Thunderwing is going to be coming up as well, very, probably the day after, so I'll get him done as soon as possible. I'm going to attempt to do a live this weekend as well. I don't think I've got too much on, but again, I will let you know more about that as soon as I know myself. Huge thank you to all the channel members, viewers, subscribers, commenters, everything. Again, it's just going so fast at the moment. What a great year we're having in Transformers. There's even more to go through with you. I will see you in 10 to 12 hours for part 2. Take care, everybody. Thanks for watching. Like and comment. And don't forget to subscribe.